أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. In the book of Daniel, chapter 2, verse 28 to verse 35 reads, But there is a God in heaven who reveals secrets, and he has made known to King Nebuchadnezzar what will be in the latter days. Your dream and the visions of your head upon your bed were these. As for you, O king, thoughts came to your mind while on your bed about what would come to pass after this, and he who reveals secrets has made known to you what will be. But as for me, this secret has not been revealed to me, because I have more wisdom than anyone living. But for our sakes we make known the interpretation to the king, and that you may know the thoughts of your heart. You, O king, were watching, and behold, a great image. This great image, whose splendor was excellent, stood before you, and its form was awesome. This image's head was of fine gold, its chest and arms of silver, its belly and thighs of bronze, its legs of iron, its feet partly of iron and partly of clay. You watched while a stone was cut out without hands, which struck the image on its feet of iron and clay, and broke them in pieces. Then the iron, the clay, the bronze, the silver, and the gold were crushed together, and became like chaff from the summer threshing floors. The wind carried them away, so that no trace of them was found. And the stone that struck the image became a great mountain and filled the whole earth. Prophet Daniel alayhi salam describes a colossal statue made of various materials: head of gold, chest and arms of silver, belly and thighs of bronze, legs of iron, feet mixed with iron and clay, a stone cut without hands that strikes the statue. Each section represents successive shifts in global religious ideologies. Despite these transitions, each empire maintained a form of polytheism centered around worship of multiple gods. Let's dive into explain each. Head of gold, representing the Babylonian Empire. Daniel declares in chapter 2, verse 38, "Thou art this head of gold," referring to King Nebuchadnezzar, who ruled over a vast empire that elevated many gods. This represents the beginning of dominant polytheistic world powers. This was cut short by the Medes and Persians. Although not represented as a main section of the statue, the Medes and Persians acted as a transitional monotheistic phase between empires. Daniel chapter 5, verse 18 to verse 31. Your kingdom has been divided and given to the Medes and Persians. Darius the Mede receives the kingdom after Babylon falls. Cyrus the Persian continues the rule. This brief monotheistic moment was a transitional phase between larger polytheistic empires and not a section of the statue. Chest and arms of silver, representing the Greek and Hellenistic kingdoms. Led by Alexander the Great, Greek culture and philosophy spread worldwide. After Alexander's death, his empire was divided, representing the arms to what is known Hellenistic kingdoms, that is, Ptolemy, Egypt, Seleucus, Syria and Mesopotamia, Antigonus, Asia Minor, Cassander, Macedonia and Greece. Greek religion remained polytheistic, glorifying gods through philosophy, temples and myth. Belly and thighs of bronze, representing the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire expanded over Europe and the Mediterranean, absorbing Greek traditions. Its sheer size and influence shaped legal systems, philosophy, and religion. This empire eventually split into Western Roman Empire, Eastern Roman Empire, representing the thighs, legs of iron representing the medieval era, the Roman Catholicism in the West, and Eastern Orthodoxy in the East, feet of iron and clay, representing the modern era. This final phase symbolizes a mixed and fragile age. Enduring elements of religious tradition, iron, are combined with new, unstable ideologies, clay, including the Reformation, the rise of nation-states, the emphasis on individual rights, the emergence of secular governance. This era is marked by two opposing global forces: capitalism, associated with the West, socialism, communism, associated with the East. These tensions reflect the broader divide between rightist and leftist ideologies. The foundation of this era is inherently weak, diverse, conflicted, and ultimately incapable of true unity, making it vulnerable to inevitable collapse or transformation. The stone cut without hands, representing God's kingdom. This stone symbolizes a kingdom not built by human hands. It destroys the previous empires and grows into a global mountain, God's eternal rule based on pure monotheism. And not just monotheism, but affirming the supremacy of one true Almighty God over all man-made systems. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Qul huwa Allahu ahad. Allahu samad. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. Wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad.